Wow. Cleveland Browns beat the Ravens, and this victory is even more impressive than it appears. Okay. And we're going to break that down just a little bit. If you're new to the channel, we make videos for teams that get ignored by the national media. The Browns, one of those teams. They're good. They're in the AFC. They get overlooked. They're in the AFC North. Very difficult. They've got a great defense. But you just look at the other AFC teams and you just push aside the Browns. Well, not anymore, right? We've been all over this since this summer. We said the defense is going to be good. They're going to be a really good team. How come no one's talking about them? Well, now they're going to be talking about them because a huge game where they get the victory against the Ravens. Now, the Ravens, I'm going to show you three things that makes this victory even more impressive than it seems. So first thing, don't forget the Ravens destroy the Lions, right? Destroy the Lions. That score isn't even as close as it was. I mean, the Lions went 3-and-out almost every possession, and the Ravens scored almost every possession, especially in the first half. Then it just kind of fell apart. You got some guys in there in the second half. You're just kind of running it, but that score is not even close to what it actually felt like. Maybe it's just because I'm a Lions fan, but they kill the Lions. They kill the Seahawks with almost identical score. And the Seahawks and the Lions are good NFC teams. I mean, that's good NFC teams. So it makes you realize that the AFC is really good and that the Ravens are just good. So to go to Baltimore, they're amped, they're ready, and you have a team that can come in and beat them, really impressive. So that's number one, just that the Ravens are really good. Like, don't forget that. We all know that, but they're really good. Here's the next thing. The Browns got off to the worst possible start that you could have, and that was a pick six to start the game. Here's the thing about a pick six. Throughout history, if you throw a pick six or you commit a scoop and score, or teams that get those, right? If you get a pick six or you get a scoop and score, those teams win. It's not probability that they'll win. It's just historically they win 97% of games. It's that big of a play. So to have that right out of the gates, it's like, well, you're going to lose, right? Because you've just spotted them 7 points. And if you watch Vegas, you know that these games, it's a 3-point underdog, 3-point favorite, right? Every game is in within 7 points. A 7-point spread is a huge spread in the National Football League when it comes to Vegas. So you just gave them 7 points. It's basically the game is over against the Ravens. They're too good. They're at home. You gave them 7 points. You're not going to win this game, right? So that was number one. Number two, the Ravens just kind of do what they're supposed to. They go up. I think they're up 17-3. Yes, 17-3 in the first quarter. Life's good. Just a matter of kind of grind this one out or whatever they got to do, churn it and get out of here. Victory. But the Ravens went 3-and-out to start the second quarter. The first time the defense was able to get them off the field without a score. And this was kind of the moment where it's like, hey, there we go, right? There we go. And so Watson started to kind of get it a little bit. This is the Watson that we want right here. Watson scrambled for and ran for a first down along the right sideline. Ford then broke a tackle and raced 28-yard gain to the 13. So this sequence right here in the second quarter, I mean, this had an opportunity to be kind of like the Lions or be like the Seahawks game where Ravens are up on you. Then next thing you know, it's 24-3 and the game's kind of over. It's just, it turns into a weird game. It's still a game right here in the second quarter. And why is this game even better? This victory even better than it appears? It's just one play, but it's the play that I love, and it's Watson to Cooper for 17 yards, and then 3rd and 6. And this is why you give this guy that's got the massage thing. It's kind of weird. He's the suspended. You give him a fully guaranteed contract. Why do you do that for this play right there? 3rd and 6, and he scrambles. The Ravens have it covered. They're a fast defense, and he's able to use his legs. First down, keep the chains moving. Game then just kind of starts to get back into rhythm. Okay, so that is huge. And then next thing that was really big was a 4-yard run by Ford set up a second and 6 of the 2-minute warning. Watson found Cooper wide open of the middle. He sprinted to the 6-yard line for a 28-yard gain. I'm not going to show these. I wish I could, but YouTube will flag them. So First and goal from the 6. Watson tried to keep the ball, but was hit for a 1-yard loss, setting up a 2nd and 7. Ford took it. On third down, Watson couldn't find anyone, threw the ball away. 20-yard, 3-yard field goal, 17-9 with a minute to go. Okay, fine. Now, intercepted by Mike Ford on the next play. So Emerson, there's another guy we've talked about this summer, right? Just these guys that are just coming up big. Let's go to the end of the game here. Fourth quarter, disaster struck again. Muffed the punt, allowed Baltimore to recover at the 12-yard line. I mean, this is my final takeaway is like the Browns made a lot of mistakes, but they overcame so many big plays that was just like, if you would have told me a pick six, a muff punt, like, oh, Ravens then just won that game. Cleveland's defense was hoping to force a 3-and-out, but on a 3rd-and-9, Jackson's incomplete pass was negated by a defensive hold. The next play, Ravens made it 1st and goal from the 16-yard line. A few plays later, Jackson rolled out to the right and was picked off by Rodney McLeod. But another hold this time gave Baltimore first set of downs. Now 1st and goal from the 5-yard line. This time they punch it in. Okay, fine. Just, get this over with, right? But the Browns keep fighting back. And I'm going to skip all the way to the end here. Just to, right. We're just going to play this one. Let's do it. Let's risk it a little bit. I don't know if you can see it. Yep. Watson. I mean, that is why you get Deshaun Watson right there. I'm gonna get out of it before I don't want to get flagged. Deshaun Watson at the end of the game, gotta have it, down by a point, scrambles, he's wrapped up, he's able to get through. And so that is why that's why you've got your quarterback, man. He looked tough. He looked like a gamer. Browns had things that we wondered about. Is Watson a gamer? Is this defense can really hold? Can we go on the road? AFC North, are we built for it? Can we do it? I think so. The Browns did everything that you would hope for as a Browns fan. So yes, you win. Yes, it's on the road, but the way that game shaked out was like, I saw things that I needed to see as a Browns fan. I'm not even a Browns fan. I'm just talking as if I were a Browns fan, but just from the outside, it's like, okay, oh boy, okay, because you start looking around. I mean, the Chiefs are good, right? But they're not like just scare you to death. I mean, yeah, they're good. They're the Chiefs. The Bills aren't what they were. Cincinnati, we have a chance with them. We'll see what up. Ravens, yeah, they're tough. Steelers aren't. I mean, it's like who comes out of the North? That'll be the favorite for it all. So let me know your thoughts in the comments on this. Browns, huge victory. And we'll see all of you on the next one.